Yes, City right now. The gang gon' get it right now. I'm the man in Gap City right now. So you can't do what I done, so tell me what it is right now.
Audio recording.
Camera rolling.
Let me take a sip of that water first, you know.
Mine's finished. My love potty breaks. Hey, can I get a small bladder? Potty breaks.
You could ask him to get you some water if you don't mind.
I'm good.
You're good? Actually, I want the water though, because like I said, I smoked a whole lot of in the morning, so I got caught in mouth. I'm gonna... I don't know if we haven't started, but yeah. She's a snake, though. He's only coming with the bulb now. The snake. Alright, now let's roll the intro. Chapoa. Yeah. Hey, this is the symbol of that. Alright, let's roll the intro.
What's your intro? Phones
on silent.
Phones on silent. You're my Chick-fil-A.
Dog. How did that?
Oh, it's closed on Sunday. That's crazy. Say, shut up.
Shall we do this?
Yeah, it's been rolling.
What it do? What's Hannibal's bombing? YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen of the world of Botswana, I'm here chilling with Sebaga.
What's up?
Shit.
What up, YouTube?
Everybody else.
Should I also do an intro? Yo, what's up, YouTube? What did you say? The rest of the world, YouTube.
Yeah, the rest of the world, YouTube, the rest of Botswana.
Yeah. Gang.
Let me do a proper intro of my guest.
Do your thing.
Let me do a proper intro of my guest. I'm here with Sebaga. Mrs.
Whoa.
Miss. What the fuck am I even saying? Miss. Yeah. Miss Sebaga. Yo. I don't know if this is a description or anything of that sort. The Mafia Princess.
Yeah, the emotional gangster.
The emotional gangster. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the most celebrated, I'd like to say upcoming artist. You're still upcoming, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. You know what I mean? Like the most celebrated upcoming artist, like I said. And yeah, dog. The Princess Mafia, thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through.
Thanks for having me.
You look good, by the way.
Yeah, I'm in my sweats. And my Crocs.
And like Tebs kept on telling me how fresh you look, like on the other camera.
On the other camera, can they see the Crocs? Yeah.
What's good, dog? Yeah, I see that.
I'm very serious about my Crocs. Like, I take my Crocs seriously.
And like, how much did you buy like the decos?
Nah, I don't know. My mom bought them.
Alright. Yeah. And I think I printed about 200, if I'm not mistaken.
What, Crocs?
Like the stickers, but my like some 80 bullet.
You know, it's crazy. What you don't know won't hurt you.
It's crazy, dog.
So I don't know.
Shit. And shout out to the mom. Dog.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out to my phone. But yeah, yo, dog, we're here to talk about the music. I want to talk about the music first of all. Dog, like your music, dog. Honestly, like the first thing I noticed about it, before, like from a way back guy, is when I started listening to you, I noticed how exotic it sounded. Yeah.
Exotic. I'm gonna take that. Thank you.
Yeah, exotic. You know what I'm saying? And none of that commercial shit. Yeah. I'd like to believe that it's not commercial at all. Like, do you think you do commercial music? Kind of recent.
No, I don't make commercial music.
Huh?
I don't make commercial music.
For sure. And like, doesn't that worry you when it comes to like the Botswana market? Because like, Botswana music go commercial.
Yeah, they do.
Too much.
Does it worry me? No.
As you?
It doesn't worry me.
For real.
Yeah, it doesn't matter me.
Like,
It's not the rest of the world, you know what I'm saying?
for sure.
It's home. But like,
So like whenever you make music, you never bear in mind, the people that are gonna listen to it locally, or it's just like this is something that you just feel like I'm just gonna make this music that actually makes me happy and
it's exactly
that's
that.
it.
It's exactly that. It's more about thinking about me in the moment. Because
you in the
it's
moment.
my music, right?
For sure.
I get to decide who listens to it and when they listen to it. That's that full creative control.
For sure.
So
And like, what inspired that kind of sound, dog? Because it's mild, like sounds so mild, dog. Like sounds like something fucking Elaine would hop on and fucking take it to fucking I don't even know, international fucking stages, dog. Like, what inspired that sound?
I don't even know, a whole host of things.
What?
I think a whole host of things.
A whole host of things,
I think the fact that I play instruments, that's always something that drives that. But it's about, okay, what have we heard before? What haven't we heard before? Like, I'm just doing what I want, Tota. Like, how do you take all these weird sounds that you like and put them together and make them pretty? You know what I'm saying? I feel like every producer has a style. Every producer has like their thing that they do. You can tell when when a beat is made by Pharrell, because those horrendous drums that he's been using. We're tired of those drums. I'm tired of those drums. You can tell a Timberland beat. You know what I'm saying?
Like, is that who you drew inspiration from?
Nah, not really.
Who did you draw inspiration from?
Production-wise?
Production-wise, music-wise.
So many people. Like, it can never be narrowed down to one person.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Like, so many people. SZA, Stevie Wonder, John Legend, when he was still hungry. He's rich now, so the music is like, it's commercial.
Too commercial, man. Too commercial.
You know what I'm saying?
DJ Khaled kind of commercial.
No. That's bad. That's bad.
But he's on a DJ Khaled song though, so.
I mean, they're friends, and Khaled, shout out Khaled, I guess.
Yeah.
Shout out Khaled, I guess.
Sure.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
But like so many people, him, Stevie, SZA, French Kiwi Juice in terms of production. I love Anderson .Paak and the way he plays the drums. And I love the way he sings. I love the texture of his voice, the tone of his voice. He's such a musical guy. Like, and his career so far, it's been like such a steady trajectory. Like, I feel like if I were to have a career, I'd want it to almost look like his, in the sense that the come up with, it was like, oh, no one knew him. The next day, everyone knew him. And it's like, he's been making good music. That's my thing. He's consistent with the music, The sound changes and evolves as it should, but the music is consistently good. And that's the biggest thing for me. So I think I'm inspired by people who are like that. The Weeknd too. The Weeknd too. I like how he's moving. I liked how I didn't like After Hours.
Yeah.
I liked On FM. I preferred it.
Yeah.
And
shit, The Weeknd though.
His older music though.
You for that. Yeah.
Trilogy,
like his older music. Yeah.
His older music. That's where my heart resides.
I like Dawn FM though. That was like a banger.
Yeah, I like Dawn FM too.
That was like a banger of an album.
Yeah.
Too much. Well produced, well put together, well arranged.
Everything.
Too much.
The story
and with like the Quincy Jones narrating and everything.
Yeah,
that was
story.
Too
there was
fire.
a story. People.
For sure.
It was a good body of work.
For sure.
It was a well put together body of work.
Like, I heard you talk about producing. Do you make your own beats?
Yeah,
Like, do you just
most of the
overlook the
time.
whole making a Sebaga song? Like,
Yeah, I'm very
process.
much involved in the process.
Yeah,
If I don't make the beat, who else is producing? It's literally just Nick who's produced for me outside of myself. But I
sure.
make most of my beats.
For sure, that's
Most
dope.
of them it's me, and then I record.
Yeah.
And then even mixing and mastering, I always have notes.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's dope. And like, for you to actually, it's like, start doing this shit, the playing instruments. Like, is that where the love for actually making music began, or is this like?
The love for making music began last year when I was watching Nikki make the Morning Story. That's where the love for making it began. not the love for it.
For it,
That's
yeah,
been that's been there. But
And
like
then-
the love for making it and creating it is like, oh, okay. Because I saw him do it and I was like, I wanna do this. So I did, and it turned out great, and I'm so grateful.
Turned out super great though. Like so far you're having a great run, man. Like your catalog for somebody that's been in this for like a year, it's kind of pretty solid though.
Thank you
Like
so
there's
much.
niggas that have fucking 4 tapes out now but don't even have half of the recognition you have now. So like shout out to you for that.
Thank you. And I think shout out to anyone who listens, I guess.
Yeah.
Real recognize real.
Real recognize.
Real recognize.
For sure. And like with as far as like the whole making visuals, like talk like your visuals also not commercial at all. You know what I'm saying? Like have like a certain story to it. Who does them? What is like the whole planning process like behind that shit? Because I'm sure I'm asking for like a whole bunch of niggas out there and girls out there who actually want to know.
So Lamont shoots my visuals. He's directed Pickle Struggle too. I think that's the only visual I have right now. Me, yeah. For now. No,
But
as
I
in
saw-
the only one I have for now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the process of making it, it's taxing though. I think that's why I have one video. Like shooting a video takes a lot of work. It's the location scout, it's the conceptualizing what you want.
For sure.
That is always, I'm very hands-on with anything I put out, like whether it's the music and the visual. So it's going to be my idea or my foundation.
For sure.
And then obviously when you have a team of people around you who are there to help and assist you, they're also there to share.
Who's the guy you came with though?
It's my older brother / management.
Dope. Is he the guy I talked to?
Yeah.
Dope. Shout out, man. But yeah, carry on.
Yeah. So when you have like a team of people around you, people are gonna give their input. And it's important, you don't have to take everyone's advice. But like
For sure. You don't have to take everyone's advice.
Yeah,
I
I'll be like, okay, I wanna do this for this visual.
Yeah.
And then someone will be like, okay, cool, but this is how we can make it better. How do you feel about it? And then we'll be like, yeah, let's run with that, let's do this, let's see, you know what I'm saying? And then
Dope.
that's basically, and then we make it happen, and then we shoot. And then again, takes a village. It takes a village.
And then getting like, is it an album or like a tape?
It's an album.
Album.
Yeah.
For sure. That had one of the songs that like the video you mentioned, Pick a Struggle.
Yeah.
That's being the title is Mafia Princess, right? Emotional Gangster.
Yeah.
Like that's the hardest title.
Yeah.
That's the hardest title. Give me detail about that, because like that seems like a very, like it sounded like a very something you actually put time into, like actual time into, and yeah, just give me like a little backstory to that one.
Lol, I wish it was in the shower. It came to me in the shower.
Like, was that your first project though?
Yeah, that was my first
Dope.
body of work. Like, and it contained the 3 singles I dropped before. So yeah, that's my baby. That's my firstborn child. The name came to me in the shower. I was in the shower and I was like, what am I gonna call this? But obviously it happened because it comes. It has a meaning. Everything has a meaning. Like, it has a meaning. It's just, yeah. So
take me to that meaning though. Like that's what I want to know. Like I want to understand the Princess Mafia concept and like the emotional gangster.
Yeah, it's one big oxymoron. Mafia, princess, emotional gangster. I mean, when you think of a gangster, you don't think of someone who's
emotional.
Yeah. You don't. You know what I'm saying?
So again, how emotional?
No, I am. But I'm a G, you know what I'm saying? No gang signs on camera. I don't want to get shot or nothing. But like, yeah, you think of someone who's hard and almost rugged and stuff, but like, that's not me, But I'm still a G. and I feel stuff. And I cry. Like, I was crying on that album, technically. I'm still gonna cry some more. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah.
Like, one of my favorite tracks in there is Ego Trip.
Yeah, my mind.
That's who made that beat?
Nikki.
Shit, that's too much, bruh. Dog, that was insane. Followed by obviously Pick a Struggle. Like, that's one of, like, do you think Pick a Struggle is one of your big songs, or
It's technically the biggest song.
technically it's your big?
Honestly, I think it just shocked the nation. Like, it just
Dog,
shocked. It was a shock, you know.
Yeah.
Because even my friends were just like, bro, what?
What?
UBC? And I was like, yeah, you know, it'd be like, I think it was a shock. So because of that, I think that's why people kept going back to it, you know.
For sure.
Yeah, it's one of my biggest songs.
Yeah. No. It's like, it's gonna actually give you a catalog so far, like getting like the 50% of its strength is literally gonna come from that song alone.
You think so?
I think so.
I think that's a stretch. I feel like, okay, but yeah, okay, that's how you feel.
Dog, because honestly, I felt like like the first time, like he played me that song. He's like, my nigga, hear the shorty, bro. I was like, what the fuck? That's when I went to check out like the whole album.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? This is actually insane.
That's real.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, it was actually several visuals.
Oh, shout out Servo.
Yeah.
Shout out Servo.
Like, he's been rooting for you like
Hey.
the longest. Yeah.
That's real.
Sure.
That's real. People don't show love. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you think you get a lot of love, but nah. Niggas
Like-
are they're very reluctant to. Like, the people who show love, they show love, but like, people don't give you your flowers. Like, people just...
I feel like as far as entertainment goes, or art goes, people could see that you're doing a good job, right?
Yeah, facts. I know I'm doing a good job.
And literally could be seeing that shit, but wouldn't
They'll
even
never
just like
dap you
humble
up.
themselves to be like, okay, nah, let me just
Yeah.
give this nigga props or give this girl props or
Yeah.
or whatever the case may be. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I don't even know what that's hard. Though. Why do you think that's hard? Like, just like the concept of just showing like another artist love, like especially like for like a market, can I get like an industry as small as?
I don't know. It's a
Botswana.
competition thing, I think. But I've received more love than hate from, like, I think my peers in the industry.
Peers in the industry. You have peers in the industry.
Yeah.
Who are those?
I can use it. I'm upcoming. It's the upcoming gang. It's the new wave. And one thing I realized about us is that we're more united than the older people.
Yeah.
They're just
Who are your
my
industry
peers in the
peers?
industry. There's the gang and ISM, and then I have other peers in the industry
sure.
who show me love and who I show love to. You know, there's so many.
Drop names, dog. I need
I'm
names.
about to drop Brian. Shout out Brian, but that's gang. Shout out Queso, but that's gang.
Yeah.
Shout out Ladies and Lambos, that is gang. Pablo 8%, but that is gang. Nikki is literally gang. Blood, gang. I'm saying some serious things. I had to approach the mic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, then you have peers in the industry. Like, shout out. Am I forgetting anyone from gang? Yeah, shout out Yanda. Shout out Carl. Shout out. Hey, the gang is very big. Shout out September. But like, are we talking like musically or just creatively in general? Like my peers in the industry.
I'd like to say creatively, yeah. Creatively.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the music. Then you got like other people doing it. Shout out Yusuf. Okay, but Yusuf been in the game. Yusuf been in the game. Shout out Titosi. Shout out Titosi for real.
Are you tight with Titosi?
Are we tight?
Yeah.
That's the homie, I guess.
Fuck. Y'all could make some bangers.
Yeah, we could.
Don't you think?
Yeah, if time and energy allows, definitely.
So you guys haven't done anything so far.
No, we haven't done anything
audacity.
so far. So far.
Y'all are tight but haven't done anything together. How, dog? Kana ging di niya na hadi. Ayusun ko panisend.
It's not even a thing of like I sit down and be like, okay, I'm gonna work with the Tosi. I'm gonna work with this. I'll make a beat.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, damn, this beat needs this person on it. And I'll be like, yo, you wanna hop on this? Then they'll write, they'll record, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I haven't made a beat and been like, T, that I'm on. I've made a beat and been like, Titosi.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Dope.
But like, she doesn't know that yet. She'll know. Now you know my sister. But also it's a thing of like, is she working? Because I just got back into recording like last week.
For sure.
Like I had taken a break. So
Why did you take a break?
hey, life got hectic, bro. You know.
I understand.
Sometimes
I
you just
understand.
have to
Like a little breather wouldn't hurt.
you have to
though,
breathe.
for sure.
And even like now getting back into it, I'm getting back into it slowly. So because the momentum was
Don't you usually come back rejuvenated? Like, is that the word? Whenever you take like these breaks, like or just like back vibrant again with like more creativity.
the ideas are definitely fresh
For sure.
and new. But like I don't think from this break I came back and I was like, damn, because I know I have a goal.
Yeah.
Right? I have a goal. I have to finish recording by a set time if I want to do things. You know what I'm saying? So that I'm just trying not to like crack under that pressure that I'm putting on myself. No one's putting that pressure on me. I'm putting that pressure on myself in terms of like getting stuff done. Yeah. So this coming back from the break I just took is kind of like, shit. All right.
Still on the album.
Yeah.
That shit is 14 tracks deep. 14 tracks deep, but you only have 2 features in there. Am I wrong? 2?
True. Ovi. Yusuf. 3.
3.
Nick. 3. But he's not listed. 3.
He's not listed because he's a
Yeah.
producer. Or
You know, he just said if they know
contributing
him.
artist.
Nah, it's a thing of like if you know, you know. Like
sure,
if you gave me a
for
beat with a hook, it's like bruh.
what I wanted to ask is that, dude, you had the platform of getting all these established people on it, like especially for something like for a project as big as 14 tracks. There's not a lot of niggas that drop that volume of music these days. You know what I mean? So, how was it that you avoided getting a lot of features on this, and deciding to go with the people that you went with?
It was my first body of work.
For sure.
So it's my introduction to this music thing.
Sure.
So you need to hear me, right? I could have played the card of like 7 features on 7 songs out of 14, or even like all the songs could have had features type thing. We could have played that card, but it's boring. When are you gonna hear me on my own? You know? And I feel like I'm gonna have a long, very successful career. God willing, I'm speaking it into the existence, universe, hear my prayers or whatever. But like, so there'll be time for that.
Yeah.
It was the first one, and I just felt like you need to hear me, get an understanding of me. Not an understanding of me, but an understanding of me creatively.
An
like
understanding,
musically.
yeah.
Like let's connect
For sure.
with the
For
people,
sure.
you know?
Totally.
Feature every song, and it gets boring.
Who do you listen to locally?
I listen to myself. I listen to,
Why are you even laughing?
I listen to myself. I'm being dead ass. I listen to myself. I listen to my brother. Shout out my brother.
One was talking you being what, corny or some shit.
I listen to.
But yeah.
I listen to. I'm trying to get tapped into more women locally because I feel like there's not enough women who make music locally.
For sure.
Right, but there's 14. Shout out 1406. Yeah, she has a song called Front End. I remember when I heard that, I played that song at least.
You're dropping a lot of names that I don't even know right now.
Yeah,
Like
tap
it's
in.
crazy.
Tap
it's crazy,
in.
yeah.
Tap in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dope.
tap in. And I listened to Dilla since high school.
Bet.
Been listening to Dilla since high school. We were Faded Gang at the time, but like I still listen to Dilla.
The hardest pause. Yeah, but not the hardest.
The hardest rapper.
This nigga's laughing at me for saying the nigga is the hardest, but I said pause, bro.
I listen to Dilla. I like what Dilla does.
Yeah.
He always switches it up. I listen to Nick. I'm a big fan of that's my brother, but like I'm a big fan of him. Like
Dope. Nah, that's dope.
that's my impartial opinion. It's very impartial. Is that there's no one doing it like him in terms of rappers. It's very impartial. Maybe it's because I'm there when I see what's happening.
Yeah.
I know how the beats are made, and you know.
And you'd be like, damn, this is magic, though.
Yeah. Also, when people try, you know, bite your shit.
Who's trying to bite your shit?
You know you're doing something right. I never said
Who's
my
trying
shit.
to bite your shit?
No one's trying to bite my shit. They can't.
They can't.
You said my sound is exotic. Who's gonna, how? That's the other thing. That's the other ingredient.
Yeah.
Make sure these hoes can bite your shit.
For sure.
You gotta put some of that in there.
For sure.
But like, yeah, no one can bite me.
Who's biting your shit?
No one's biting my shit. I said I was speaking on him. I feel like rappers just always bite stuff from each other. Just in general. It's a rap thing. I think so. Yeah.
Kanto, why do I have a feeling you have people that you're actually talking about?
No,
like
never.
Never.
No.
Never, dope.
Man, I can't wait here to talk about the music. Let's talk about the music.
But yeah.
Hey,
Moving on. Earlier, when we are off the record, I'm sorry to be bringing
yeah.
shit that's off the record, you know.
That's crazy.
You mentioned how you feel like a lot of niggas don't actually take the shit as serious as they should.
Yeah.
You know, what do you mean? Like, give us a little detail on that.
I just feel like as a musician, it's very disrespectful to your peers if your priority is not the music.
Yeah.
And through the music, and we hear that through the music, I think it's really disrespectful. Because these niggas out here who work, you know what I'm saying? Who work to try and like better their craft, almost perfect it, you know, develop it, build something. And I don't know. Now when you start throwing like popularity into stuff, it becomes like
diluted.
Yeah.
Super diluted.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I'd like to agree with you on that one. Like, niggas don't actually put in the work that's actually supposed to be put in. You know, you can actually hear it from like some of the songs that you drop. Like, niggas don't actually invest time, dog. Like, I like to believe I know a couple of, you know, established musicians that actually just do this for the money.
But what money though? Motherfuckers don't pay. People do not pay. Promoters don't pay. They'll tell you, actually. I think my biggest beef in this is with the promoters because they're not passionate about the music and the artists, and it shows. They will hit you up and be like, yo, come perform. I'll buy 2 bottles of Henny and a mixer. And it's like, I'm gonna piss your alcohol out. Give me money.
Shit.
Like, I have to pay, I have to come, right? I perform with our band, right? Right, that's the other thing.
It's dope.
Yeah, niggas don't wanna work. Like, get a band, like, learn an instrument. Like, if you know an instrument, play that instrument. Work, guys. Look at
But yeah, like, it's still talking about the
I gotta pay the band. I gotta transport niggas. There's so much.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta get home. Nigga, let's have a Henny? The fuck? If I want Henny, I'll go to Likorama and buy a Henny.
For sure.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah.
Like, niggas are lying. Like, it's just a status thing. But it's cool. Like, like, nah, it's okay to flex. Like, people think it's okay to flex. Like, there's nothing wrong with flexing. Flex it. If it's yours, flex it. Why not?
Sure.
Why not? If someone's pressed about it, maybe, you know, they're jealous. You know what I'm saying?
If it costs $900, flex, dog. I just $900.
I don't know how much Henny costs. I don't drink Hennessy.
Oh.
Unless, you know, if you want to offer me Hennessy, like, with the Coke, I could do that. But, like, I don't...
What do you drink? What is an ideal Sebaga drink?
It depends. Okay, what's the setting? Oh, I love this guy. What's the setting?
Setting... Let me just say... Okay, like a setting like this, basically, like a conversation, hanging out. Nothing hectic, no club, no...
Oh, an espresso. I get what talking. I'm having a... I can't be faded on. I mean, you should do like drink champs, I think, though. Something like that, like a segment like that.
Take me through background ya Sebaga, like a family, like in the family household growing up, you know, for you to actually like start playing the instruments, because I heard you talk about the instruments. I played instruments myself, so like I'm eager to know, you know, how the family setup was and what influenced you to actually start learning the music and actually start trying to play it or start playing or whatever the case. No samagang, by the way. What instruments can you play?
Can I?
Yeah. Can you play or do you play?
Okay, I'm gonna explain that while I explain everything.
For sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I was born.
That's like 3 questions in one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was born on a Friday. Apparently, I wasn't. I mean, I was there because I was born. Yeah, on a Friday.
And what year was this? Is it two? Obviously, we already know that.
1999. 2001. 2001.
But that's not actually that young though.
I'm 21. I just turned 21.
Sure. When did you turn 21?
August 17th.
I know, you're still giving me the backstory.
Yeah, you know, so I don't know. My mom loved music. Like, she always played good music in the crib. So from a young age, I was always listening to good music. That's how I know niggas don't work today.
It's just like it's none of the shit you heard, like which your mom was playing to you.
Yes, like, oh,
when you're like,
right.
Yeah.
Right. This is what we get, right? Yeah, so like, one day, I was in standard 1. She was like, yo, I'm gonna play the violin. And I was like, right. And I did for like 12 years. And I hated it.
12 years?
Yeah.
You've been playing violin for
No. I played it for 12 years.
So you stopped playing it?
Yeah.
Why did you stop playing such a dope instrument?
Because then I knew what I wanted to do. Okay, I'll get to it. Okay. Then I picked this is standard 1. Standard 5, I picked a piano.
Dope.
Then I stopped in Form 2.
Dope.
And I stopped violin in Form 3, 4? Yeah. And then I was like, And I had a drum kit as a child. Like I got one for Christmas, the baby one. Yeah, real. I got one for
I had that too.
And I just,
sure.
you know what I'm saying? And then I got older and I was like, I think I want this to be my primary instrument. And so, when I finished
you
Form
still
5,
had the dreads though?
Yeah.
With like the drums and the dreads must have been looking wavy as shit.
You know what I'm saying? I tie them up though when I play the drums most of the time.
Why, dog?
Because it's like I'll be singing at the same time, and it's like
that's crazy. Like I haven't tried that part because I played drums, but I never tried singing while playing the drums. It just always threw me off. I don't even know why, but it's supposed to keep you in the song, but it just always threw me off for some reason. But yeah, you're still.
Yeah, and what was that my story?
You were talking about the drums.
Yeah, drums. I knew I wanted it, so I finished Form 5. Then my grandpa, who was a musician back in the day in South Africa. Back in the day.
That's dope.
Yeah. Played with Jonas Gwangwa. You know, he's lived. He's lived. Yeah. He gave me his drum kit because he's like, I don't use this. He's a pianist. So he got like 6 pianos and keyboards in his crib. He's like, bro, here you go. And I came.
Like an entire drum
like
kit.
a kit, a full kit. He gave me his kit, which is the kit I use now currently. He was like, there you go. And I was like, what? Crazy.
Dope.
Then I just started. And then when I was in like A-levels. Was it A-levels when we started group therapy? Yeah. And then I started a band called Group Therapy with my friends.
Group therapy.
Group Therapy.
It's dope.
Shout out Group Therapy.
Like, is that your live band?
Nah.
Or
the band doesn't have a name. It was just a band. We just made music. But that's crazy.
I know, right?
Sebaga and Group Therapy. Yeah.
But yeah.
And we would just like rehearse at my house. And then I, that's where I learned how to play the bass a little bit, the guitar, from my friend Brendan. And then I got my piano. When did I get my piano moved to my house? 2020. This is 2019. And I went off to school, came back. I went to school. I studied jazz as my minor
Where did you study school?
in Portland,
Study school.
in America.
It's dope.
In America,
Like
right?
for how long was that?
It was just 6 months during COVID, and then I did online for like the other half. I finished off that year, and then I did half my second year online. Then I was like, yo, I can't do this online. I need a break because it's the time zones.
So like right after
Like
your
I'm
A
waking up at
levels.
4 a.m. in the morning to go for classes.
Wow.
Type beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, I can't be doing this
That's like being mild
for
real.
like 12 weeks consistently.
Every day. Like
Not every day, but like I'm sleeping late or I'm sleeping during the day because I know I have to be up at 9. And I was like, it's getting rough. I can't do this.
fucking up your sleeping pattern.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. And my eating habits and everything. Like, it really messes up your body, actually. The pandemic was a crazy time. I'm so glad we made it out alive.
And rest in peace
to the
to
people who
like
didn't, for sure.
those who didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. From A levels, you went straight to music school.
No, I went to varsity. I just studied music as my minor. But I'm training to be an architect, studying to be an architect
Where?
in America, at Portland State.
Oh, I thought you only did the music school in America. So near like the music school and the
Yeah, it's like
major
my course.
Alright,
It's my course,
alright,
basically. It's my major, my degree, and like a certificate in music type thing, which I may bump up to a degree. We'll see. It's time
Do
consuming.
you think that's gonna work out for you though?
As an architecture student, it might not, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
For sure. And like, which one is your plan B? The music or the shit? Other gang or the degree?
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
It depends on my mood. Right now is my degree.
You should know, dog.
Right now is my degree. But also, it's like anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
Literally.
Like tomorrow, what if Diddy comes to Botswana and says, you come here, you know? Then I have to wait like 4 years to finish school because then he puts me on a tour. You know what I'm saying? And I'm touring the world for 4 years making money. Then I have to like pause, put school on pause. Like anything can happen, you never know. But I'm not saying that's gonna happen. I don't want that to happen actually. I don't want that to happen, specifically that. But like I was just giving an example. Anything can happen. So you can't be too sure about these things. You really can't be. But like as things stand, I would say it's the architecture. It's definitely the more practical thing. But like I would like to fall back on my degree and make music for the rest of my life.
So what are you doing in
Create for the
BDEB
rest
right
of my
now?
life.
Like, what are you doing like in Botswana? Like, is it because aren't you supposed to be there studying and you're done with the course? Or
No,
like,
I'm not
that's
done with my course. I got like 2.5 years left.
2.5 years. So like you're halfway through the course, or
Yeah, I'll go back to school.
Alright.
I'm about to be halfway. I'll go back to school when I'm ready.
Oh, so you're chilling.
Yeah, I'm making music. I'm working.
Alright.
How
Like, isn't chilling from school?
Yeah. I'm still on a break.
Alright, dope. Yeah, like, umotwadi break, yeah.
Yeah, fully. Like if you need time out, take it, please. I want to give the best I do in everything, and sometimes you need to reset in order to do that and chill.
Little breather, like I
And
said.
yeah, move
Little
as slow,
breather.
as fast as you want to, and don't let people say ngere your age mates
Shit is a marathon,
are
not a race.
graduating, and it's like I'm not my age mates, bruh.
I know.
Damn.
dope.
If I wanted to do law, I would have done law, but I didn't want to do law. And also life just hands you some stuff and you just have to like
Take it.
take it and make the best out of a bad situation.
For sure. I read a quote someday, it kind of said yesterday, it says, life isn't fair. Stop trying to make it fair. Just make the fair. Just turn the unfairness into your advantage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like,
Yeah,
life
life's
has
a
never been fair
bitch,
to
but make it your bitch.
like, but make it your bitch. You know what I mean?
You know?
Nah, dope. Like, and the family, how is the family taking the music though? Are they, you know, receiving it as well as you think, you know,
Yeah.
they would have?
I have the most supportive
Very supportive.
parents.
Like, it's not, like, you see that you see that family trait. It's not a lot of families that.
I know, and I've realized this.
Yeah.
Like growing older, I've realized it. But my mother's was always supportive.
The
You
whole
know.
time, yeah.
So it's like growing up when you realize not everyone has that structure. It's like,
Privilege,
whoa,
yeah.
I almost feel bad. It's like
sure.
that's crazy. I want everyone to have the support that I've had and to go and chase my dreams and do whatever. So
sure.
yeah, the support has been lovely from the fam.
All right. So, in closing, right? In closing, what are you doing right now? What is Sebaga, the musician, and just Sebaga, the creative, up to as it is?
I'm not dropping music until next year.
You're not dropping. Why, bruh?
What?
Dude, you have December, you have October, November, December.
Do you want the God's honest truth?
God's honest truth, please.
Okay, fine. I'm not dropping music because personally, I feel as though.
You?
I feel as though.
Okay.
Right? I need to focus on other things, which is to do with the music. But I've made a lot of music. There's music in the vault. The vault is
hot.
hot.
Too hot. Too hot. Too
The
hot.
vault
Yeah,
is
yeah.
hot.
For sure.
But the reason I'm not dropping any more music currently is because I'm really trying to execute my next few moves. And
musically.
Right. So I need to think and meditate and pray on all of these things and do other things to do with the music. Shoot visuals. We need more visuals.
We need more visuals. That's where. That's where I like actually support y'all artists. Talk. Like I feel like a lot of niggas don't actually understand the importance of visuals around here.
Look, a lot of people just don't. Look, there's a lot of lazy musicians out there. There is, bro.
Out here. Or just like...
In general.
Oh,
in general.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like some people don't even know why they be doing it. And it's like, it shows.
For sure.
We hear it. In the music.
And who are you trying to work with like in the upcoming project or whatever you're trying to drop?
I want some international features, which is very possible.
So soon. Damn.
Do you want me to play those cards? I'll play those cards, you know what I'm saying?
Please, play them.
Yeah. Some underground homies.
Underground homies also, but still international.
Yeah.
Dope.
I'm just really keen to... I had a really good studio session like a few weeks ago. And it was impromptu. And like the homies came in. And shout out KG, shout out Famous Stoner. They came
Famous Stoner, that's the homie.
You know, they came in and they just made beats. They chopped up beats, you know what I'm saying? And they're
I think I saw your video when you were talking about his upcoming EP, I think.
Who?
You.
Who's got upcoming EP?
Famous Stoner's upcoming EP.
He has an upcoming EP? I didn't know that. Hey bro, I didn't know that.
Or is it?
I was talking about...
Okay, maybe I fucked with my memories, but no, you still talking.
They came through and they made beats. They chopped up some really nice fly like trap beats. So I'm trying to like be a trapper for a bit.
A trapper?
Yeah, that is. I'm trying to make expensive trap music. I just want to play around, like.
Bid.
And collaboration is something Do I like it too much? I love it when it happens. I enjoy it. Sure. But that's why I don't do it too frequently. Because if it happened too frequently, it would just be like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like some things you wanna save and if it happens off, like if it's spontaneous and it's like, oh cool, let's, you know what I'm saying? I don't like force shit at all, you know, and if the vibes are, like people think I'm being funny when I say if the vibes make sense. But like deadass, if the vibes make sense. Also, like, how are we supposed to hop into a studio for like 4 hours when we know nothing about each other?
Fuck.
And you expect a good song to come out of that session, and you expect it to be productive, and you expect you have all these high expectations. But tota harizani, like you just hit me with, yo, I love your shit, bro. Let's go into the studio. Let's hang out, bro.
So I'm going to assume from that logic you don't charge for features.
I don't like to.
I don't.
I don't like to anymore.
anymore, but you used to.
Yeah, I don't like to anymore.
Like it was from a business term of point.
So it's like I will only do a feature if I really believe I want to be on the song, or I will add value to the song.
Dope.
Sometimes people want you on a song.
Value.
Value. Sometimes people will want you on a song, but you are actually not the right fit for it.
Like just because of the name, or just because of what?
Or just because of whatever.
Yeah.
You know, they like your voice, but it's like, bruh. Yeah. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it's like, okay, I can't relate to what you just said in the song.
Dope.
I can't relate.
Dope.
You're talking about like strippers. I cannot relate. You know what I'm saying? So.
To actually close off now, what's the goal? What's the vision?
I want a Grammy. I really want a Grammy. Yeah. Because I have so many like awards at home. But that would be cool just to keep it like, you know.
And then just like sound-wise, what's the goal? Sound-wise, just musically.
Oh, like, I just picked up a new instrument. Yeah. I just learned how to DJ. Shout out Tero, shout out Kim for teaching me. Yeah. So I'm focusing on those things. Yeah. Like, I just picked up the trumpet, and it's something you need to play every day because your muscles, they need to develop. Yeah. And if you don't practice every day, you can't have an affair with it. You need to, it's a commitment. So yeah, I'm just trying to get good at that.
Yeah, so it has a fling.
Yeah, it's not a fling. That's what my teacher said. For sure. It's a long-term relationship. It's not a fling.
For sure.
Yeah, and it's, I don't know, musically, music next year.
Music next year, that's it for now.
For now. Definitely, like first
quarter of the year.
Definitely first half.
Definitely first half, not first quarter.
I don't want to give too much.
If you are at Sebaga's stand right now, please just know that you're going to be a bit thirsty for like, I don't know.
There's so much music though to stream. Dead ass.
But also, why tell us so by me? I can't understand.
It's like 14, 15, 16, 17 songs are there. Then there's beats on the SoundCloud. You know, this is good. Up.
Adalreze di beat man. Adalreze di beat letlaja next year. But yeah, Sebaga, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Thank you so much for coming through. It was an honor, inviting you. I'm gonna be telling my kids about this, 10 years from now, talking about how, the superstar, dog. I interviewed her sometime when I was starting my podcast. And I've been a fan of her since.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You tell them when I'm on the TV, except my Grammy.
For sure. Yeah. Definitely. Sure. Thank you so much for coming through.
Me.
Please keep pushing. Don't stop. Never, ever
thank you
ever
for
stop.
That.
Don't stop. No matter what, no matter what problem you think you have.
It gets demoralizing.
It gets demoralizing. I know it gets demoralizing, but please do not stop.
Keep
pushing.
I don't intend on it.
Like there's, you may not have like a cult following now, but there's fucking, 3,000.
Shout out my gangsters though.
3,000, 4,000 people that are listening to your music, streaming your music videos. I saw your views, dog. Like those are actually people that actually believe in you.
Right?
So please,
it's so crazy. Even just having like one person.
Like it just means a lot. So please don't disappoint them.
So thank you.
Please don't disappoint them. Keep pushing and see you on the other side.
That's real, for sure.
For sure. See you on the other side. Thank you for tuning in. This has been another episode of the Eyes of Brandon podcast featuring Sebaga. You know what I'm saying? Please go check out her music. I'll leave the links in the description.
Please.
Check her out. Check out her her very well getting accredited album. Mafia Princess,
Mafia Princess,
and Emotional Gangster. Please go stream it. I'll leave the links below. Check her out. She's amazing. Like I said, this has been another episode of the Eyes of Brandon podcast. Engage with us, subscribe, like, comment, share, get the shit out there as much as possible.
It's down
get
there.
It, Spotify, get the audio version in like Spotify. And please keep supporting. We're doing this for y'all motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys so much, man. For the culture. You know what I'm saying? So please, before you do any of that fancy bullshit, don't forget to give things, get fresh, praise the Lord, then finesse.